Hello again. And toilets. Yes, that's right, toilets. We're going to be featuring toilet information on this video. Don't worry, I haven't taken some sort of deviant turn. It's all to do with the public toilet dates. I've got some information for you. So we're going to look at them and look at the locations too. First off, we have a date for the den toilets. The delivery is expected the week commencing the 17th of November. All train. And they're expected to go live and be open the week commencing the 15th of December. Lovely. There are also indeed some new toilets planned in the Eastcliff car park that we looked at yesterday, in the corner where they were digging it up. And their delivery is expected the week commencing the 24th of November, and they're due to go live on the 8th of December. Lovely. We're having some new toilets at the Point as well. That's right, they're closing down the ones that are up there and putting some new ones in. Their delivery is the week commencing the 1st of December, and they're expected to go live on the 19th of January. Excellent. And finally, we're expected to have some new toilets in the Key Road car park as well. Their delivery is the week commencing the 15th of December, and they're due to go live on the 26th of January. Brilliant. So there we go. Isn't that great news? 4 lots of new toilets, 4 delivery dates. Now I did all this bit in voiceover because I knew I'd get all those dates wrong if I tried to do it off the cuff as I walked around. But otherwise all good. Anyway, we're going to walk around today and see if we can find the locations of the new toilets. Smash in. Well, hopefully that voiceover has worked. I've got all the dates correct, or at least as correct as I can be with what's been given to me by the council. Now we're going to see if we can find some of the locations. Oh yes, but before we head to the Key Road car park to see if there's any sign of any construction there, just going to head up to Polly Steps because these extra fences caught my attention. Is something going on here? I don't know. I do not know. Looks like the dock's closed today though. That was good, I got to here. Got a dead end. So we'll go back and go around the other way. It's a bit weird. As you can imagine, I'm the sort of person that stays on the right side of the fences, so to speak. It does seem strange, it's just over there. You have to come out and walk in the road. Very strange. I hear a train. Whee! And the plants are still trying to escape from the scoop that they're planted in. And it is always super peaceful down here when the docks aren't open. Not the docks are noisy or anything, but just to see it without any cars parked, without any sort of noise whatsoever, very little traffic, very peaceful. Almost like lockdown again. And good old Polly Steps. Again, looking relatively empty. Are we sure lockdown hasn't taken place and I haven't been informed about it? Watched a video yesterday of Big Brother Canada and it was quite crazy. It was the bit where they were all gathered, the housemates on the sofas, to tell them that the filming was cancelled and they all had to go home because of COVID-19. Not an amazing thing to hear, was it? Well, not an amazing thing to happen either, but 5 times zoom. Hello, 5 times zoom. Good old Sheldon. Ness. And of course the Backbeach. We're walking along there. So I got 3 1920s photos to show you. And there's that sign. Almost unreadable unless you're in a boat yourself. That's not normally docked there, moored there. Very nice. Okay, there's obviously cars going across the Sheldon Bridge, but I can hardly hear a thing at the moment at all. I haven't seen another person for ages. Very strange. We'll just take a peep off the end here before we turn around and head back. Yep, very, very quiet and extremely peaceful. Looks like there's some graffiti up by the bridge, possibly been painted over with some blue paint. Have to see that another day. Things to do, toilets to find, or locations of. Right, let's go. Well, I guess it must just be the time of year, but it is strange. I'll say it again and I'll shut up about it then. How devoid it is of people today. I'm walking back down the middle of the road. Good job it's so quiet, really, isn't it? Imagine lorries coming through here. I'm trying to walk around and film my video. Right, so back on track with my original plans. Going to take a look into the Quay car park, see if I can see any works taking place. Haven't been down this way for a while, so I wouldn't have noticed them necessarily anyway. Let's see. Here we go, walking into the car park. Nothing visible here. No works taking place. This is where I believe they're going to be, Quay Road car park. Could be wrong, of course, but everything else appears to be in car parks, apart from the ones on the den. I spy with my little eye over by the teen mobility. Yeah, look at that, it's a hole. Aha! See? All this information I gain, it's not all wrong, is it? There we are. Not going to be the biggest one, I don't think, but takes away some of the disabled spaces, unfortunately. But at least we can say that's very, very probably where the toilets will be here at the Quay car park, Quay Road car park, which is just over from the fish quay and the entrance to the Backbeach, which we'll head over to now. Still got the 3 boats here. As I pointed out the other day, for a long, long time, there only ever used to be 2. All of a sudden, there's now 3. Smashing. If anyone can remember the start of one of my videos about a week or so ago, I saw that heading out to sea from the observation deck, and I mistook it for the Coast Guard. And in amongst the comments, Hornby Man said, "No, it's not the Coast Guard, that's the pilot boat." I said, "Oh yeah, quite right." And there it is. So it wasn't the Coast Guard, it was a pilot boat.
Right, okay. Right, okay, so PR, and then G, 2G.
And of course, the one, the only, should have a blue plaque. Pam's Old Cottage. Hello Pam, hope you're having a lovely day today. Now, at the risk of repeating myself, but I got to a point, all this here used to be the Morgan Giles shipyard, and looked very different in the 1920s. What I'm going to do now is head to the end of there and get a view from there. Here we go, not exactly lined up per se, but a shot from the 1920s. Roughly the same area. Lovely. And that is, of course, from Big Bad Trev. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. And back to the boatyard. It's just starting. Normal houses there before they built the warehouses. That would have been round about here. And here's another shot. There we go. So 1920s, another one from Trev. Cheers mate, spot on. Right, head round the corner now, see if we can find the next toilet location or future toilet location. And as you can see, we're running the covered ferry today, meaning there's a good chance of bad weather. That doesn't hold quite as many people, you see. So they only usually do it when they think it's going to rain, which may happen. But I've got my raincoat on today, all good. Now what's interesting about the toilets around the corner here is we've actually got a perfectly good set of functioning toilets, but they're going to be closed and replaced apparently, which seems a shame, but possibly because they're susceptible to vandalism. Could be one of the reasons. So anyway, just over here, there we are, look, see, you've got the work taking place. There's a new location with the old toilets in the background there. You can just make out the gents. So they're going to be closed down, the stone ones. And well, gives you an idea of the footprint, doesn't it, of the sort of thing they're digging in different places. Very, very small unit. 2 or 3 toilets maybe each. Not sure. We'll have to see. But there we go. That is indeed the ones in the Key Road car park, replacing the ones behind for some reason. And finally, before we go and check in on the ones at the den on their progress, another 1920s shot from Trev. There we are, look at that. See the same lifeboat building in the background? No doubt the same toilets, just that shot as well. Smashing. There we go. Right, let's crack on for the progress of what's happening on the den. There's Linton, now with its wheelchair and mobility accessible ramp. Still no updates on the Bay Hotel, I'm afraid, if you're wondering. But when I hear something, just like I did with the toilets, I will make sure I let you know. Almost one of those toilet blocks would be about the size of the holes that they're digging in the other places, wouldn't they? So maybe it's just one of those going to go in. It's going to be unisex. I'm not sure. Possible, isn't it? These ones, however, the flagships, and I've seen the plans, look like they're going to be all individual ones, all in a row, which is good. There we go. There's the space. And I believe these are going to be 30p per p. You have to tap a card to get in, I think. Not 100% sure, but I've heard that. Noticing a nice little poppy display on the urn.
Oh yeah, they want to be able to drive cars.
Of course, these are all fake poppies, but they're very nice, aren't they? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? RNLI sign made of poppies. Very nice. That urn there was presented in the triangle. I'm going to show up a very sort of blurry photo if I can find it. If not, you won't see this little bit of video.
We'll have to stop at the tap and get you some more water, dogs. Come on.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. Well, that's enough talk about toilets for the day, I think. I believe I'm going to start heading home now. See the triangle. We never had our usual Friday night food, our takeaway, yesterday, unfortunately. because it was just absolutely pouring down with rain, absolutely coming down. I couldn't even go down with a brolly. Ridiculous. Yeah, okay, I could possibly have had it delivered, but I wouldn't want to send the delivery guy out in it either. So I might have had tonight instead. All good though, we didn't starve. I had a lovely chicken hot pot and Mum had ham sandwiches. Lovely. So I may well be paying them a visit today for a pizza later on, because we haven't got our usual big Sunday lunch tomorrow either, as Nick is closed for 2 weeks. Fairly busy triangle though. Anyway, I just had a message on my phone that a parcel, which was out for delivery, has arrived at home. So I'm not going to hang around any longer. Never normally get a shot of it from this direction, do I? Very nice. Film it while it's still there. And there we go. That's the end of our toilet related walk. Toilets, toilets, toilets. Just said it a few more times. What fun. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Definitely got some good stuff coming up next week. About 3 specials. Not trains, but special videos where I go away from Teignmouth. All planned and booked in, weather permitting of course. And somewhere I've never been before. And you'll be coming with me, if you want to of course. So hit that subscribe button, don't miss out. Take care, thanks ever so much to everyone that joins in with this. It is appreciated. Bye.